Dr. Ed Byer. Today we're going to be talking about reaction to foods. It's something that we hear a lot of. It's kind of making its way into the media. There's a lot of testing being done out there. A lot of it's not so good. Some of it's very good. But it's something that we properly test all of our patients with chronic illness for. Folks, if you're eating foods and your immune system is reacting to it in any way, shape, or form, you got to identify those foods and remove them from your diet, at least on a temporary basis or permanently on some of these foods, or else you're never going to get better. So now let's talk a little bit about it. Now, first of all, the point you need to know is that the food we eat today is so much different than the food we ate 20, 30 years ago. There are pesticides that are being added to our food that we know aren't good for us. Food has been genetically modified by certain corporations. We can have a predisposition or a genetic mutation in ourselves that is causing us to react to certain foods. The seeds for foods have been hybridized, they've been altered and changed, especially with wheat and gluten. Chemicals are added. So the food we eat now is very different. Everyone pretty much agrees with that. So when we eat these foods that are different now, our immune system is going to react to them, and many of us in certain ways. We can have an immediate response, which is mediated by an antibody in the immune system called IgE. This would be like the skin testing that they would do for food reactions. It's only skin testing for food reactions, sensitivities, is only checking for this. You need to know that. This usually the reaction here is going to be quickly, and it's going to take it's going to affect the skin, eyes, sinuses, or you can even get anaphylaxis, which is life-threatening, like we see with certain foods like peanuts and things like that. Or we can have a delayed response up to 72 hours. And that response may not be necessarily in our gut. It could be a neurological response like headaches and brain fog and memory loss and things like that. It can also be in the skin. We can form mucus, extra mucus where we have phlegm. Brain fog slows our metabolism, causes fatigue, chronic inflammation, so our joints will ache more. And this type of food sensitivity is an autoimmune trigger. So you need to understand, number one, we all have certain foods that we react to because they're very different than what they used to be, and we have different types of reaction. We can measure these and identify in you exactly what foods you're reacting to. A lot of you are going online and you're seeing, hearing about gluten and dairy, and you don't know if you're one of these people. So we can do specific lab testing to know exactly which ones you have and eliminate them from the diet, and it's a huge step in getting our chronically sick patients better. I'm Dr. Ed Byer. Hope that helps. Have a great day.